Am I the jerk for not wanting my soon-to-be brother-in-law? At my wedding, I, a 26-year-old female, am on the verge of marrying my wonderful fiancé who is 28 years old. We've been together for 5 years, and our wedding is scheduled for this spring. Now, for some context, when I was 18, I went on one date with a guy who was also 18. We had dinner, and I thought we had a great time. I texted him afterward, expressing my interest in meeting again. He responded by thanking me for the date, but explained that he didn't feel a connection and didn't want to see me again, thinking it wouldn't be fair to me. I was quite fond of this guy and felt heartbroken. But life went on. 3 years later, I met my now husband. When I met him, I had no idea who he was. We instantly hit it off, fell for each other. And it wasn't until 6 months later, when I was having dinner with his family, that I realized his brother was the guy I had the date with. I shared this with my husband, and he was fine with it. I also messaged his brother, explaining that I didn't know they were related, but I really liked his brother, and I hoped our past wouldn't affect my relationship. He responded positively, and we seemed to be on good terms. However, his brother has continued to flirt with me during dinners and gatherings. He often compliments me on my dress, my looks, or specific menu items that he thinks I'd like. He does this openly in front of my husband, who hasn't said anything about it. Additionally, he frequently tries to make me jealous, such as bringing another girl along when we're out with his family, and he'll be affectionate with her, talk to her, and flirt with her. I've kept quiet about this to avoid causing any issues between him and my fiancé. However, with wedding planning and sending out invites, I felt compelled to address the situation. I told my fiancé that I don't want his brother at the wedding because of his constant flirting and attempts to make me jealous. My fiancé seemed bewildered and asked if his brother did these things when he wasn't looking. I assured him that it happened in his presence and recounted the incidents I mentioned here. In response, my fiancé laughed and questioned my sanity, implying that I might be joking. This made me angry, and I told him that if he couldn't see how inappropriate his brother's behavior was, he wasn't the person I thought he was. We've barely spoken since then. I received a text from his brother apologizing if he ever made me uncomfortable and claiming he had no intention of doing so. My fiancé is still upset with me. So, AITA for this. I simply want my wedding day to be happy and free of worries about his brother's behavior.